Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And welcome to day 5, episode 5 of the Decameron Tour, shot right here in the living room in Bethesda, Maryland. We got a great show for you. Today we're going to be talking about some of the adaptations, that we're making in the face of shut-in and shortages. These adaptations, by the way, also are affecting the animal kingdom. You may, for example, have heard about the coyotes that are, actually moving back into San Francisco. You see them on the street now. Well, they are, and they're even buying condos. Also, probably everybody, the whole world saw the video of, the pandas. First time in 10 years. Right? You thought you were in a dry spell. There's a giant. I hear there's a giant porn website. Well, apparently they're out of porn. How's that possible, right? But I guess they are. And when you go there, I'm told that you just get redirected to the video of the pandas. But, speaking then, shortages, I am now keenly aware of my consumption of toilet paper. So anyway, I roll out 6 sheets, exactly. 1 fold, 2nd fold, before I make the first pass. And I keep doing that, and eventually I come down with some beautiful little thing about the size of a postage stamp. But I'll tell you, at that moment, I am so grateful to Mrs. Kobayashi and her origami class. Does anybody know what who the hikikomori are? No, huh? Okay. That's a Japanese term, clinical term for those recluse kids who end up just sort of like, living in their parents' basement, never going out, video games 24/7, eating nothing but pizza, never showering. I'll tell you though, it's starting to sound pretty good to me. Do you know that there are, in some countries, the only things open are pharmacies, grocery stores, and medical facilities? Now, we have a very different notion of what is an essential business here. So, for example, the other day, my friend and his girlfriend go down to the Little Vietnam neighborhood, right? She goes to a nail salon. He goes to a happy ending store. Y'all see those ads for masks, like in Facebook or something? The models, they look so beautiful. But how different from my reality. When I go out, I'm terrified because everybody's out there wearing a mask, and everybody just looks like Darth Vader. And what's with people driving? They're in the car by themselves, and they're wearing a mask. Like really? Maybe a little excessive, right? So anyway, yesterday, one of these idiots speeds by me, almost hits me. Well, it turns out that I find out that he has, wearing his mask, he just strolled into a Walmart, unmolested totally, robs the place, unmolested. Talk about white privilege. I do online shopping, and apparently a lot of the grocery stores are having trouble getting enough help in the warehouse to fulfill these orders, and they've turned to these AI robots to help fulfill the orders. Okay, but when they need to make substitutions, when they're out of something, these bots got a ways to go. So, for example, I ordered, Miralax. If you're a little constipated, order Miralax. What do I get instead? Drano liquid gel. But I'll tell you, just like the ad says, 10 minutes, I'm good. I order Slim Jims, those 12-inch little things of jerk beef. What do they send me? What do I get? Leather shoelaces. But they send me a note saying, well, we comped you. We gave you the 36-inch lace. Great. I order Old Spice Speed Stick. What do I get? Febreze solid. But I'll tell you, it's holding up after 48 straight hours. I was talking to Father Martello, and he tells me that with St. Dominic's closed for services, they're just getting this massive buildup of communion wafers, right? Makes sense. So, on the other hand, Juanita's, my little Mexican takeout, Juanita tells me that she can't get taco chips. Do not get ahead of me here. Don't get ahead of me. Anyway, so she has announced her new special Eucharist con queso platter. And for just another 99 cents, it's got a great bottle of communion wine and a 6-pack of Coronas. Anyway, that's all we got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We will see you again in the living room. Thank you. Thank you now. Thanks.